Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k15 MyCareer Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. Last episode was a huge one. We got into a bit of an altercation with Daniel Bryan, and we're going to continue that on this week. But before we get to Daniel Bryan, we have to take on Neville today. So, as you can see, 817,000 followers on the social media, or the Twitter machine. And we're getting very, very close to heading on over to Monday Night Raw. So, a couple more matches away, I think. You know, we're going to get there pretty soon, I hope. So let's go check out this matchup with Neville as we're going to get ready to kick this one off. Here we go, the Beast versus Neville, one-on-one here. We've faced Neville a couple times, I would assume, here throughout this series. And we've pretty much faced everyone right now. Everyone on the roster there is to face. We've kind of gone through them all. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. And we're getting very, very close to Monday Night Raw, which, of course, when we hit Monday Night Raw, that will be the closure of the series. But a very nice milestone to get nonetheless. Very excited to get there. And I think that'll be a good achievement just to get the Monday Night Raw. And I suppose that would have been where we finally see the good stuff for the Beast's career. And but we've had a pretty good run. I mean, we've beaten a lot of good guys throughout here on our SmackDown tenure. And unfortunately, no championships to really show for it. But I suppose we've had some good rivalries. I think I think really going back to our rivalry with The Shield was probably my favorite one throughout the series. But this rivalry we've got with Daniel Bryan going on right now is pretty crazy. I mean, last week, the Beast attacked Daniel Bryan and laid him out. So I suppose Bryan's going to be coming back, you'd have to assume, sometime and wanting some revenge. So you can't just take down Bryan and get away with it. Of course, the storyline is that Daniel Bryan hasn't lost a match for 6 months. So Vicky Guerrero wants us, the Beast, to take down that streak. And 6 months without losing a match, that's a long time. That's John Cena stuff. But unfortunately for John Cena, it's not him, it's Daniel Bryan for once. So Bryan's finally getting the push that all the people want him to get. And we're here to squash it. So the big guy is here to stop the little guy again. So it sounds about right. So that's what we've got going on right now. First we have to get through Neville, of course, who attacks the Beast and throws him into the ringside with a post outside the ring. And he's going to get him back to his feet now. The Beast a little bit dazed, a little bit groggy, but he's heading back into the ring. I think there's a count of 6 or something like that there from the referee. They were outside the ring for a while. The Beast takes down Neville, though, picks him back up. And now might be looking to begin working down Neville as he sends him into the corner clothesline to follow it up as well. Down goes Neville, the Beast, in control again. And the leg drop as well. So the Beast is going to have to be on the top of his game. Daniel Bryan not losing a match for 6 months. Like I said, that's a hell of an accomplishment. The Beast, though, well, you know, he's lost a few matches recently, a few big ones, and we recently got the win over Cesaro, at least on the pay-per-view, at Survivor Series. So that was something, but before that, we got a loss against Ziggler, which wasn't exactly great. And the Beast has been a little bit vulnerable at pay-per-view. I believe the Royal Rumble pay-per-view is where we're going to be facing Daniel Bryan, so that's where I expect the Beast to have probably the biggest match of his career thus far. I mean, we had a huge match against John Cena where we weren't able to get it done, but this time, Daniel Bryan, after coming on a huge streak, I think this is probably even bigger than that one, where we get the opportunity to face one of the top guys in the company, and not only that, ruin his streak, so it's just a win-win. We get to beat Daniel Bryan and take something away from him. That's just exactly what I want. So, the Beast went for the splash. Neville, he's too quick. You have to really kind of just beat down Neville because he's so quick. He'll get out of every predicament very comfortably using his speed. And you're not going to get out of the way of that one, though. And that's like a brick wall hitting you right in the throat. And now the Beast setting him up for the spear. Neville in some trouble. The Beast is going to be coming, launching himself at Neville. Will he go for the pin to go for the Jacula? Yes, he will. Here it is. 1, 2, no. Neville's still in it. The Beast doesn't get the pinfall all the time with the spear, but he generally gets it most of the time with this. The Beast Bomb! Down goes Neville. And the Beast going to look to put Neville away here. Neville's very close to the ropes. He's not going to get the break, and the Beast picks up the win. Geez, that was close to the ropes. And that would have been disastrous for the Beast, but he picks up the win. Comfortable victory. It was the spear followed up by the Beast Bomb that put Neville away. And there it was. So a big victory heading in towards what is going to be a big match against Daniel Bryan. And wait a minute, there's Daniel Bryan. Speaking of Bryan, here is Bryan. And the Beast is coming outside the ring, and he wants himself a piece of Daniel Bryan. Bryan is back after last week, after the attack last week, and now Bryan coming back for some more. The Beast gets a shot on Bryan though. Security out there trying to sort this one out. Bryan comes back and gets one of his own on the Beast. And now let's just get this underway right now, folks. No more waiting around. It's time for the Beast and Daniel Bryan to lock up at the Royal Rumble. The Beast versus Daniel Bryan. They just clashed on the last episode of SmackDown. It's time for the Rumble, and the Beast has the biggest opportunity in his career, and he has to beat this man, Daniel Bryan, and it's going to be a tough task, that is for sure. Undefeated for 6 months, but will that streak come to an end tonight by the hands of the Beast? Daniel Bryan versus the Beast. I think this is going to be a huge clash. I think Bryan, you'd have to say he's going to be the favorite coming in, and neither man really got the upper hand in that brawl they just had. It was back and forth, the Beast getting the first shot in, but Bryan getting the last say. So a nice little back and forth encounter between those two as the Beast starts over the big time powerbomb. Bryan was launching himself at the Beast. The Beast was good enough to scout Bryan out. So the Beast, still I would consider a rookie, hasn't yet to really achieve too much. But he's very close to getting himself on Raw, and a victory over Daniel Bryan might just be enough to get him over the edge and getting very, very close to achieving that goal of becoming a Raw superstar. And I think Bryan will know that. The pressure is certainly on the Beast as well as Daniel Bryan, despite Bryan having the big streak. A victory like this could really elevate the Beast's career and get himself on Raw. So Daniel Bryan and the Beast will both want to win this one. Such an important match as the Beast has the early upper hand here. As Bryan going to be launched into the corner. The Beast, nice arm drag there by Daniel Bryan. Or hip toss, I should say. Taking down the Beast. The Beast trying to attack Bryan, but Bryan good enough to take the Beast down, take the big man down. Now they're all locked up. The Beast, the stronger of the two, obviously. He's much, much bigger. And takes down Bryan there. Continues the hold, though, as he has the headlock, but Bryan countering. The technical expert, that is Daniel Bryan, able to get out of any hold. And there's a German suplex as well by Daniel Bryan. So I was going to say that was all the Beast to begin this one, but Daniel Bryan has been good enough to bounce back here. But the Beast takes him down. Big time spine buster. And Bryan still fighting through as he sends the Beast straight back in to the corner, but the Beast countering and getting out of the way. So a victory there against Neville, and we saw the Beast pick up a win over Cesaro and Dean Ambrose in the last episode. So the Beast is on a bit of a roll. He's got a few victories next to his name, so don't really count him out here. Despite Daniel Bryan having the quote-unquote streak, the Beast hasn't been a slouch by all means. He's been picking up some much-needed victories, and now the Beast getting the hell out of the ring. And he might be looking towards that table now. Getting the hell out of there, and he's going to look at the table, perhaps. Perhaps he wants Daniel Bryan to go through that table. Oh, but Bryan not going to have any of it. As he launches the Beast, try to get to the barricade. The Beast able to stop himself before being launched into it. Now Daniel Bryan this time is going to be launched in the barricade. Too much strength and power into that one for Bryan to stop himself. And now the Beast, oh geez, the back of his head may have caught a bit of that steel steps there. And if so, that's a nasty move there by Daniel Bryan to the Beast. Count of 6 now, as they have to get back into the ring. Bryan is in there, the Beast. Count of 7, has to get back in there. Count of 8, very close, and he gets back in with only a couple seconds to spare. So close call there for the Beast early on here at the Royal Rumble. Big pay-per-view to be a part of as well. I don't think we've had a match at the Royal Rumble. We may have had one, but it's good to always get some matches in the big shows. We haven't had a WrestleMania match, which would have been awesome. But hang on a minute, Bryan off the top rope, headbutt, flying headbutt off the top. Bryan in control. Beast trying to get back in this one, but Daniel Bryan now has the momentum, and now he's going to follow it up with a snap suplex. And the Beast getting the hell out of there again. He knows that Daniel Bryan has the momentum. And, clothesline. Down goes Bryan. Beast just hanging on at the moment. Bryan very, very close to perhaps getting that running knee in. If he hits that running knee, it's over. And the streak will continue for Daniel Bryan. And the Beast trying to attack Bryan on the outside. And Bryan good enough to scout him out, throws him back into the ring as well, and follows it up with a forearm and a kick right to the head. So the Beast had a hot start. Daniel Bryan looking to finish it off though, and the Beast getting the hell back out of the ring again. And now he's got a hold of Daniel Bryan, throws him back in. This time the Beast is going to follow up with a shot of his own, and there's the kick. So mimicking Daniel Bryan there is the Beast. What you can do, I can do a hell of a lot better. Back in the ring now, and he's got Bryan, and he takes him down again. So whilst Bryan had the momentum, the Beast is able to shift control back into his own favor here. And Bryan, though, quick time drop kick. And something like that could just be the opening that Bryan needs to hit back. But there's a nice counter there by the Beast. And Bryan, these two men are just going back and forth between one another at the moment. It's a good contest. Beast taking down Bryan now. So just when you think Bryan's in control, the Beast hits back straight away. So I'm very impressed by these two at this point in time. And now the Beast just launches Daniel Bryan away. So just when you think Daniel Bryan's just going to get himself back in it, the Beast puts an end to it quickly. Now Bryan countering the Beast. Daniel Bryan countering the Beast, who was probably looking for that Beast Bomb to try and put Bryan away. There's the backbreaker as well. And now Daniel Bryan, that running knee, it's coming. Daniel Bryan setting up for the running knee on the Beast. Here we go. No, counter. The Beast with a counter. And geez, he needed to do that to save his life here in this match. And oh, the Beast Bomb. But is that going to be enough to put Bryan away? Can he even get to the cover? There it is. Here we go. And Bryan kicks out at 2. And the Beast heading to the second rope. Double axe handle. Didn't get much of it. And now Bryan countering. Bridging. No, rope break. So the Beast hit the Beast Bomb. But that was not enough because Daniel Bryan hadn't really sustained too much damage. And the Beast now kicking Bryan away. Going to go to the second rope again. This time he connects with a double axe handle. Tried it a moment ago. Only caught a little bit of Bryan, who was able to counter and turn into a suplex. The Beast, he senses he's in a bit of trouble here. Daniel Bryan kicking out pretty comfortably. It wasn't exactly a 2.5 count. Pretty comfortably on the Beast Bomb. That's the Beast's best shot. If he can't put Bryan away with the Beast Bomb, can he put Bryan away at all? Now he's going to try and launch Bryan to the outside again in the barricade. There goes Bryan. Perhaps he's thinking about taking Bryan down on the outside for a count out. I know it's a cheap victory, but I suppose the Beast will do whatever he can to try and beat Bryan here. And Bryan just keeps on countering, just scouting out everything the Beast has to offer. Bryan's clearly done his homework on the Beast. So kudos to Bryan. It's been a close back and forth contest. And I just get the feeling if Bryan hits that running knee. He tried earlier, but the Beast was able to get out of the way. If he hits it though, I think it's all over. I don't think the Beast is going to be good enough to kick out of the running knee like Daniel Bryan was able to kick out of the Beast Bomb. And an enziguri there. The Beast is down again. Bryan picks the Beast back up. Now, Bryan's going to launch him into the corner. What's Daniel Bryan thinking about now? And no, he's gets caught there by the Beast, who a couple of shots into the midsection. This time to the right hand, right to the chin of Bryan, and gets launched across the ring. So just when you thought Bryan was going to take advantage and get back in control, the Beast able to fight back and get back in this one. Close contest. Right now, I mean, you just get the feeling one big move is all they need. The Beast is running out of gas. He's struggling a little bit. He's feeling a bit groggy. He's not moving as freely as he was before. Bryan launched back into the barricade. The Beast hobbling along. Right hand again. And a big haymaker to finish off Bryan. Down he goes. Now it's back up to a count of 3. This is probably a bit of a game plan, a bit of a strategy here by the Beast, who keeps going to the outside of the ring. Whenever Bryan's about ready to probably set him up for something big, the Beast gets the hell out of there, goes to the outside, and tries to create a moment of separation between the two, allowing himself to get a bit of a breather and regain a bit of energy. Count of 6 now. Bryan was going to go back in, decided against it. This time he does. And Bryan does go back in, and now the Beast goes to the apron. Tried to grab a hold of Bryan, was unsuccessful. And this time, Bryan is just going to go to the outside and follow him. And now the Beast picks him up and slams him down. So a bit of cat and mouse here between the Beast and Bryan. Obviously the Beast wants Bryan to come and follow him to the outside, but Bryan's having none of it. Because Daniel Bryan trying to take advantage. The Beast able to throw him back in the ring though. And now the Beast might be thinking of the spear. He's looking towards that corner. No! Did he connect with that flying elbow? Didn't really get much of it. And the Beast able to get out of there. And he just keeps on going to the outside. Really just wants to get away from Daniel Bryan as much as possible. Back in the ring he goes. Will Daniel Bryan follow suit? Bryan to the apron. And he gets back in the ring before the Beast can take advantage. And oh! Again, this time connects with that flying elbow. And again, Bryan was going towards that corner. He was thinking about the running knee, but the Beast is not allowing him to do it. Great strategy here by the Beast. As soon as Bryan's thinking about that knee, the Beast is not allowing it. Getting the hell out of there. And really disrupting Daniel Bryan right now. You see Bryan is groggy. The Beast is just trying to regain some control in this one. And now here we go! Gut-wrench powerbomb! But he's outside the ring. He is outside the ring. And he might come back in and look for the count-out victory. The Beast is happy with a count-out. A count of 6. Count of 7 now. Bryan back to his feet. And he'll get back in. Bryan will get back in. But uh-oh. Powerbomb. Oh, Jesus. That landed on the rope as well. That was brutal. 2. And he kicks out just a 2. That was a brutal powerbomb. And now he might be thinking for one more powerbomb. And you'd have to say it's got to be the Beast Bomb coming up. He's got a hold of him. Here we go. Spins him around. There it is. Will he just escape with the victory now? Or can Daniel Bryan kick out once again of the Beast Bomb? Here it is. 2, 3. The Beast survives. I tell you what, just barely though. The Beast just able to put Daniel Bryan away. What a clash between two titans here. Daniel Bryan, if he hit that running knee, you got the feeling it was all over, but the Beast kept heading to the outside. Just would not let Daniel Bryan get back in the ring to allow him to hit it. Smart strategy from the Beast, and he survives and wins this one against Daniel Bryan. What a victory for the Beast here at the Royal Rumble. Bryan getting back to his feet as the Beast celebrates. Daniel Bryan's winning streak is over. After 6 months undefeated, he's lost the match. Now what's going to happen between these two? This could implode now. Bryan wants the handshake. What will the Beast do? He'll oblige. They'll shake the hand out of respect of a great match between the two. But Bryan and the Beast not... Oh, wait. Are we going to have a yes chant? Daniel Bryan wants it. And the Beast is going to give it to him. A yes chant. The Beast and Daniel Bryan celebrating after a hell of a match between one another. And despite the Beast's new attitude towards his career, he's happy to celebrate with a man that he just went to war with here in MyCareer Mode on the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again for joining us for another episode of MyCareer Mode. Only a few more to go, very close to Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 5-star match, certainly deserved it. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you subscribe to see the final episodes, and leave a like on the video as well if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you all next episode.